In Singapore, you can see life in the fast lane. People, cars, buildings, everything's on the move. But amongst the glass and steels of the city, something remains unchanged. Built by a rich Chinese merchant in the 19th century, the house of Tan Yeok stands firm for 129 years. Over the years, the house was once St. Mary's home, the Salvation Army, and now the School of Business for the University of Chicago. How has it adapted to change and survived the times to become part of Singapore's history? There is much to explore. Located at 101 Penang Road, it is not difficult to spot the two-story landmark with its wealth of architectural details. It has received the Architectural Heritage Award in 2001 and is the only traditional courtyard in Singapore.
When you enter the building, you can see this is the first courtyard. There's another inner courtyard inside. That one is more important for family. This is actually one of the richest Chinese men during that era. So they want to preserve their own privacy.
Besides the two courtyards, rooms along the corridors are used as meeting rooms. And right in the center of the house, the main hall serves as a guest room. Spreading across two levels, the delicate architectural designs has been carefully preserved.
The main decoration are the 剪年, 彩画, 泥塑, 鎏金.
The owner's hope for prosperity also gives the building its unique feng shui features. The roofs around the house represent the 5 elements: metal, wood, water, earth, and fire.
I believe is the Chinese belief that they need to have these 5 elements to balance their feng shui.
Maybe the 5 elements are the reasons to the house's longevity, but it would not be made possible without the building's nature to adapt.
This glass, when we took over the building, we realized that this is not Chinese architecture. It was probably occupied by a Westerner or whoever who doesn't know about Chinese architecture. Since then, it became a feature in this building.
In the year 2000, the building was converted again. This time, the University of Chicago.
When we take over this building is very, very rundown. The challenge, we have to convert this into a university campus.
Under the hard work of the architects, the building has successfully turned into a modern campus.
A theater must have a facility that they can give lecture, they can connect to the United States. If there's a professor to give a lecture, they can sit here. Then we have this camera, can do the direct telecast.
With the facilities, the place has become a conducive place to study.
My first impression of this building when I came here was it was very, very beautiful. The faculty had told us about this building and the heritage of it and how old it was and how the architecture was very culturally attached to the region. So I was just very impressed with it as a school and as a campus.
The integration of the East and West is also well received by tourists.
我非常喜欢这个建筑，因为什么呢？这个建筑的话，一方面它是充分保留和尊重了这个建筑的历史风貌，但是另外一方面呢，它又把这个现代的这个设备和设施巧妙地融入其中。
The House of Tan Yeok Nee is one of the few heritage buildings that have survived the test of time. Its long-standing history has proven the ability to adapt, just like how Singapore has come a long way to be what she is today.